Hey everyone, it's Mr. Pisetsky here again with another college admissions representative. This time we have Maria from Arizona State University. Welcome, Maria. How are you?
Thank you. I am good. Thank you for having me.
Good.
I feel like it's a talk show.
Of course. Yes, exactly. I get better and better as the more I do of these. So I'm trying to make it fun and entertaining a little bit. Okay, so first question. And I've been asking all the college reps the same thing because trying to keep it all on a level playing field. What are the top five things you would want a prospective student to know about ASU?
Yeah, top five things I would definitely start with location. ASU offers a great who are looking for potential connections for employment, networking. So being in the Phoenix metropolitan area gives students a great leg up because you're able to connect with many different companies right from the get-go. You're right there in the fifth largest city of the nation right now. And so that would be one. Location. And there's availability for 4 different campuses with a variety of degrees and programs, over 350 undergraduate degree programs spread all across 4 campuses. So location, our variety of different campuses, 4 different campus locations. So you have a feel for different vibes. If you want a traditional feel, that is typically our Tempe campus, very large. Or if you want a small liberal arts type of a feel of a college, our West campus can offer you that. So yeah. Number 3, let's see. Ability to be at a large university with a small feel. So that's one thing that ASU does very well, in that it is very large for different campuses, but we do a lot of work to make the large still get the big perks of being connected to a large university and a well-known university, but also able to find their niche to their small groups of networking with amongst their peers. For an example would be our Bear Honors College. They do a lot of work with their students in providing all wraparound support around the student throughout their entire undergraduate degree. So that would be 3. And then let's see. Sorry, my phone is going off the hooks.
That's okay.
I would say this is hard.
All right, we can move on.
No. I'll come up with a 4th. Let's see. 4th would be alumni networking. Our alumni are highly involved. I think if for students who are coming from the Southern Arizona side of things, metropolitan, like the Maricopa County and all of that, the metropolitan area is very large, but going to a university as maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours away, and then still finding connections in the Southern Arizona, the area that you're from, is a great perk because you have kind of 2 homes now, not only in your Southern Arizona area, but also the Phoenix area. And you'll always find ASU grads wherever you go throughout the nation, because we're a very large university, so there's connections everywhere. So I think that's a great perk too, is that you're always going to find someone to connect with that's a former Sun Devil. And then I think our great programming in terms of providing students with many options, not only for undergraduate degrees, but even connecting them with their graduate degrees. So we have fast paced or accelerated programs where you're able to, at the end of your undergraduate degree, also connect onto your master's program and finish within like typically a year faster than your typical master's would take. So it's great that you get to kind of double dip and start faster.
Yeah, those are great programs for sure.
Yeah.
What are the admissions requirements for ASU? GPA, SAT scores, that sort of thing?
Yeah. So our admission competency courses that we ask for, that all 3 in-state universities ask for. So your 4 years of math, 4 years of English, 3 years of a lab science, 2 years of social science, 2 years of did I say lab science, social science? This is hard to say. And then 2 years of a foreign language and 1 year of a fine art.
Right.
So those are the courses that we're really looking at. Sweet from that, so it's a 3.0 is what we ask for from those 16 ACT. Those are optional for students. If you want to submit them, they are good for merit scholarships. But as long as you meet that 3.0 unweighted GPA from those 16 core courses, then you're admissible to the university for the first year. One thing that you want to know is that certain degrees programs offer or ask for higher admission requirements. So they ask for a little bit higher, or in place of that is a subject test for SATs or higher ACT scores.
And do you allow for any discrepancies? Like, let's say somebody has a 3.0 in the Sweet 16, but they're missing 1 year of Spanish or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good question. We definitely do. You're allowed 2 deficiencies is what we call them. And they just cannot be in the same subject. And they cannot be both in math and science.
Okay.
But you could have like
Gotcha.
1 year of a foreign language and be missing the other one. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Even though ASU is just up the freeway from us, students probably have to live on campus. Can you talk a little bit about residential life and what students can expect in the dorms?
Yeah. The cool thing about residential life, or residential communities with ASU, is that you are basically placed in, you're offered housing where other students are studying either the same thing as you or things that are very similar. So it's good because you build connections with your peers, and those are the same people you're possibly attending classes with, and those are the same people you're going to be out in the world. And start connecting with them right from the beginning. So yeah, but there's, like I said, there's 4 different campuses, so there's different vibes to every campus. Tempe is definitely your traditional feel of a large university, lots of social things going on at all times because there's a lot of people. West Campus is smaller, slower pace, and then downtown campus is a professional feel. So it's an urban city. You only have currently one facility available for living, but 2 different towers, and they're just going to open a new one for upperclassmen as well. And then Polytechnic campus, Tucson community, because everybody knows each other, somehow is connected some way, and it's a rural/urban vibe to it. Yeah.
Cool, very good. What type of student is ASU looking for? What kind of student would do well on your campus?
Yeah, I think the students, we want to offer education. We believe education should be attainable for all students, but it's the most at ASU are the students who really want to be connected to their greater community. So we're really big on social impact locally within your community, but also globally and nationwide. So the students who really are kind of those go-getters and want to be involved, want to be connected, and right from the beginning, they don't want to wait until their last couple years of college or their graduate program. Those are the students who I believe thrive the most at ASU.
Nice. Very good. Nice. Are there any sort of quirky traditions that students at ASU have? Like, you know, slapping a wall before an exam or anything like that?
I don't know. They might slap a wall. They might, you know, but I think that definitely the forks up every time, you know, it's just a form of pride. You see somebody who maybe you're not worried, see somebody out and you just put up your forks up, and, you know, it's like saying, we're connected. I'm, you know, I
That's
went
cool.
to ASU, I'm an alumni, or, you know, somehow I know somebody. Yeah.
Very cool. I love asking that question because I think it, you know, it's just a fun little tidbit that students like to know. So
Yeah.
lastly, what advice would you give to, one, seniors who are coming in the fall, and two, juniors who are looking at ASU but are concerned with the coronavirus and everything going on? So like for the seniors who are thinking, you know what, I was going to go to ASU, but I'm going to stay home now. And the juniors going, I don't know, I just don't know. I don't know what to do anymore, what to make of anything. Is there any sort of advice you would give to those two groups?
Yeah. I would say practice patience is one thing. I know that it's difficult right now because things are very uncertain, and nobody might be giving you like a straight answer of what's happening. Practice patience, because that's basically what we're telling our students. Just be patient with us. We are with you in all of this for both seniors and juniors. We are trying our best to be communicating the most that we can from what we know and what we can control. But some things sometimes are out of our control, something as big as this. The health of our students and our staff and just the people around ASU is always number one. So we just, as far as seniors who were thinking about possibly going and now are not, I believe that you will have the option to defer if you really want to. We're in the works of that, of talking about that, and we have some meetings going on this week to talk about that. But we are still planning as if we're hoping that things will go back to normal as they can for when these new students come on campus.
Okay.
The start of the semester off to the spring, we still want you guys to have a normal college experience, whatever it takes. And if we do have to do online courses, ASU is great at online courses. Ways to do online, so that's a perk. That's great. You could still do that, stay at home and possibly do one, so that's an option. And then for juniors who are kind of like, oh, truly on your grades, focus on doing well in school, focus on completing those 16 courses, especially if you're looking at any of the in-state universities, doing well in those courses and prepping. You have time to prep right now for SATs and ACTs if you haven't started already. Take advantage of this time rather than just going and winging a test. Prep for it, you know, study for it, start looking at things that maybe you weren't looking at before. You can attend any of the virtual experience ASU, like we talk about all different campuses. We give you a huge like programming. Yeah, so you could, I am sure other universities offer something very similar to it. So take advantage right now that you don't have to travel anywhere. Everything's coming to you.
Right. Yeah, it's good. Lastly, how can students get in touch with you if they have questions? What's the best way?
Yeah. The best way would be email to Maria, SOLIS, at asu.edu, or sorry, my phone number too. You could call me, but I'm constantly on the phone or on video right
Sure.
now. So just leave a voicemail, a detailed voicemail, and I'll get back to you. My number is 480-262-7118. Yeah, those would be the best ways.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Maria, for taking your time and being here. We appreciate it.
Yeah.